Hello, friends. Good to see you again. Let's talk about the law. Let's talk about today what's called a material change in circumstance. And you say, Jeff, that's a great phrase. What in the world does that mean? It means this mostly. In my 20 years experience as a attorney here in Nashville, many people have come to me and say, maybe we had two people had a child together and we're a happy couple until we split up and went our separate ways. And then we had to go to court and arrive at a parenting plan, which would be, for example, in circuit court, or maybe an agreed order about parenting time in juvenile court. And we agreed that little Jimmy would come to see Dad for every other weekend, and then all during the summertime and during Christmas break and spring break. And maybe we worked all that out, and everything went along just fine for several years. And then there came a time that there needed to be a change in that plan for different reasons. What do we do now? Well, we file a petition to modify a parenting plan. And the court is going to say, Jeff, as counsel or as the attorney for the mom or attorney for the dad, what are the material changes in circumstance? You're going to hear that phrase. Listen for it. Material change in circumstance. And I've got to tell the court what's happening. What is the material change in circumstance? And here's what I mean. Our state has determined that material change in circumstance means something that happened after the order. So you can't say the material change in circumstances are when before the baby was born, he talked mean to me. No, since the order, since there was a parenting plan or a juvenile court order that decided when Johnny or Jimmy gets to stay with mom and dad, since that order, something has changed. Since that order, something has changed that the parties didn't plan on. Don't come into court and say, well, what's changed? Well, Johnny's started in school now, and so that changes everything. Did you really expect Johnny not to go to school? Did you really expect your child never to go to school? Of course not. Maybe the child has grown a little bit. The child has become 12, 13, 14, and the child says, I want to spend more time with mom. I want to spend more time with dad. That can be a material change in circumstance. It has occurred since the last order. It was not envisioned. It was not considered by the parties beforehand. And it affects the child. Now you can't say, what's the material change in circumstance? Well, I got a better job. So what? What's the material change in circumstance? Child wants a car. He's 16. He wants a car. That's a material change in circumstance. No, it's not. What's a material change in circumstance? Something that affects the child. Then the judge, once you cross that threshold, it's like going in a room. Once you cross the threshold, once the judge gets to the point of saying there's a material change in circumstance, then the judge has got to say, is it in the child's best interest? Now, you say it is, of course. You say, I want this change to occur. The other side says, I don't want this change to occur. The judge has to decide if it's in the best interest of the child. Sometimes you might be served with a petition to change a parenting plan, and you might see that there's been a material change in circumstance. What's that mean? I hope this information has been knowledgeable for you. Knowledge brings success. Knowledge brings power. If you're confused about a court proceeding, give me a call. If I can help you, I will. 615-254-1471. Have a great day.